Friends, when you look at the example of Jesus Christ, we see a man who is in love. We see a man who is committed to his bride. We see a man who will go to the extreme to demonstrate his undying love for the church. Jesus literally walked into a death trap. I mean, this guy, he knew very well that his disciples and the church were going to betray him. But he still said, no, you know what? I got you. Jesus, you would expect that his disciples, after seeing his miraculous demonstration, after seeing his commitment to them for 3 years, that they would stick with him up to the last moment. They would even just pray with him, but nothing. At the very last moment, at his opportune hour, one of them ran away naked. The others could not even pray with him. Peter denied him 3 times. You'd expect that for us as a church, after being preached to, witnessed to, after going through Bible study, discipleship, and all those other things, we would remain committed to him. But no. We are still not giving our 100%. We still go out of our way to prostitute ourselves with the world and other things that make us cheapen the value of the blood of Jesus Christ. We need to understand that marriage is a commitment. Would you marry somebody if they told you that they were going to betray you? If they told you they were going to cheat on you? If they told you that they would break the promises? You know, my ministry is called Beyond I Do because it's meant to focus on, it's meant to take your eyes or your perception from the words I do and think about what comes after you do. So, think again. You've made those vows, beautiful vows. Whether they're personal vows or whether they're vows of the church, the traditional vows, for this reason I thee wed, in sickness and in health, till death do us part, for better or for worse. Do we really take time to think about the gravity and the sensitivity of those words, or are we just going through the motions because after all, this is what is expected of us, and therefore we are going to recite this verse without thinking about the implication of these words? No wonder some of us, we are so quick and so keen to tell our spouses, to threaten our spouses, I'm committed to you, but if you do this and this, if you cross this line, then I'm out. Some of us are so keen to sign prenuptial agreements because we are anticipating a divorce, that in the event of a divorce, I can sleep with you, I can get naked with you, but please do not touch my money and my possessions. Then why are you becoming one? Just stay alone. Don't go through the rigors of getting married if you know very well that you are not willing to fully commit yourself to that person, because marriage is a commitment, it is a covenant, and it is a choice. You're making a choice out of over 7 billion human beings to stay committed to this one individual for the rest of your natural life. It's a covenant, it's a choice, it's a commitment. Look at Hosea. If you were Hosea, would you marry a whore knowing that she's going to sleep with other men? Would you do that? Jesus did that. He walked to the cross knowing fully well that you and I are not going to be faithful all the time, and yet he still loved us. Romans 5:8 said, but God demonstrates his own love for us in this: while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. That is commitment. That is commitment. And I tell people getting married all the time, if you know very well that you cannot live up to the ideals of this word, to the commitment of this word, do yourself a favor and do not get married. Because the second your partner breaks their word or goes against the vows to be faithful, to love, and to hold, when they go against their word in marriage, you want out. You see, what happens is this. When Jesus died, it was symbolic of his marriage or his pledge to get married to us. He is our groom, we are the bride. When the two of you are getting married, it is a death, figuratively. Meaning, the only person who is alive in that marriage is God. He is the only one who issues instructions. He's the only who dictates. The trouble with our marriages is that too many people are alive. Too many people are giving instructions. Too many people have their rights. And because you want your rights, you are struggling for your right to be right. And you're forgetting that you're supposed to die to self, die daily. When Christ has the supremacy in your marriage, both of you are humble. Both of you are obedient to your instruction. Both of you, you as the man, you're looking out to love your wife, to go the extra mile, to love her not only when she's submissive, but to love her because you are obedient to Christ and you are obeying that instruction and you're committed to them. As a woman, you know very well that your position, your calling is to be submissive and to walk in submission. Not because it is a bad thing to do, but because you love the Lord so much and you want to obey him. You want to walk in obedience. When both of you learn your parts and you're willing to die to self, I'm telling you, your marriage is going to thrive. Your marriage is going to experience some form of stability. I do not guarantee happiness because marriage is not the place of happiness. Happiness is a personal choice, but you're going to have stability. I'm not saying that you're not going to have problems, you're not going to argue. You will have issues, but understand that in the underlying foundation is already set because you understand that you are built on the rock. You are anchored, you are hinged on the rock, and that is Jesus Christ. So it's time to go back and think again. Why did I get married? Or why do I want to get married? And begin implementing your instructions. So God bless you, and I'll see you next week. And please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.